made it to Malaga, tried to check into our hotel, but our room's not ready yet. Dropped off our luggage, and now we're at a spot having a little bit of lunch. I don't really know what this place is called, but it's like right next to her place. If I find it, I will stick it right here somewhere. If you guys know what it is. It's like a kind of food is this? Mediterranean, Arabic food?
Yep.
Peter's favorite. We're just having days after days of Arabic influenced food. So it's delicious. We got ourselves a little kebab platter here. Hang on, let me show you guys up close. We got a rice with chicken biryani and a side of... No? Wait, what did we get?
This is just shaved meat with fries.
Oh, oops. Okay, so
salad.
this is just a chicken kebab with fries and a salad. Because Peter knows I like fresh stuff and I know he loves his meats. So we're gonna have this for lunch and then head back in like an hour to go check on our hotel and see if it's available.
Hopefully it'll be done.
That's the plan. Tomatoes always.
You want to put any of the vinaigrette on?
I'm okay.
Or olive oil?
I'm good. So as per usual, we checked into our hotel after we got back from lunch, and then we just slept for a few hours to kind of relax and catch up from the lack of sleep last night. We're headed out right now to explore around town a little bit to see some of the places that we had on our Google Maps, see if they're worthwhile to shoot. And then I think the plan is to eat dinner out tonight and then wake up early tomorrow morning to go to Marbella and just like spend the whole day there, checking out a couple of beaches and checking out some places to, I guess, grab some snapshots of photos as well. But we're in the Plaza de Constitution right now.
Correct.
It's a huge plaza with like a really cute fountain. All right, so what we're gonna do now is head on to the next spot. Is that the cathedral or the theater?
I don't know. It's gonna be a mystery.
It'll be a mystery. We'll show you guys when we get there. And we sat down. We're getting tapas again, but we're getting some hot tapas tonight since yesterday was a little bit more fresh stuff. I'm gonna show you what we got and then we're gonna dig in. Stuffed piquillo peppers with tomato. This is some sort of like beef tripe stew. You're really liking your tripe on this trip, like a lot. Apparently you like tripe a lot. Deep fried octopus. I thought this was gonna be a little more similar to what we had last night, like more grilled than deep fried, to be honest.
Yeah, this is very deep fried.
This is very, very deep fried. So I think the plan now is to eat dinner and then we're gonna take like a walk down to the beach. It's about like 17 to 20 minutes away. So we're gonna do that, check it out, and then head back to the hotel and prep for tomorrow morning, because tomorrow we're going to take the bus out to Marbella and get some more beach time there.
Warm?
Well, not like room temperature.
That's not bad.
We're on the way to Marbella to go on the beach today. We're actually taking a bus. It's about 1 hour of a drive away from Malaga, and we could have rented a car and it would have made it like 45 minutes? Yeah, 45 minutes, not that big of a difference to be very honest, but the cost of the car is absolutely ridiculous, especially if you don't drive manual. Peter does not, so I think it's, last time we were checking, it's almost like $300 a day for that, and these tickets were like 13 euros a person.
Each way.
Each way, so I think I ended up paying like, how much was it? 30-something euros, 50 euros?
Yeah, 37 euros.
37 euros for 2 people versus like hundreds of dollars on car and gas, and then trying to find parking. So this is way more convenient. The time difference is not that important. It's like super negligible. So we decided, let's just take the bus. It'll just be easier this way.
Also, it's eco-friendly. Thank you very much.
Yes, it is eco-friendly. Very important to do the mass in the bus. It's essentially like a Greyhound situation if you've ever been on a coach bus. Really safe. There's a bus station right next to the train station here. So super easy to find. We picked up some pastries on the way, so we have some breakfast. I just finished eating a croissant and some cookies. And we're now on the way to Marbella, so we can get some beach time today. I have my backpack packed up. that we bought are for like 10:45 at night. So we're gonna stay till sunset so we get some cute pics and have dinner there. We're gonna get dinner on the beach. We found a restaurant that serves these things called esmitos, which is skewered sardines that they cook over a fire directly on the beach, like in the sand there. So that's gonna be really cool. I think that'll be like an experience. So Peter's super excited for the sardines. Or anchovies? I think sardines are anchovies, I can't remember.
No, the sardines.
The sardines? So we're gonna do that. That's the highlight of today. And then depending on how today goes, I think we're just planning on going back tomorrow to Puerto, Banus to do a little bit like sightseeing, shopping, and maybe lounge on one of the beach clubs. Come with us to Marbella. The makings of a TikTok. This is what Peter's been doing for the whole trip.
Dun, 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 dun.
We have made it to Marbella. First stop of the day is Old Town. We're gonna go there. No, just Old Town, not Old Town Road, you weirdo. It's really sunny. Sorry for the change of lighting. We just walked out from some shade. And we're gonna go look for a plaza called Plaza Naranjos, which is apparently supposed to be a plaza full of orange trees, and I really hope that there's oranges there. So we're on the hunt for an orange tree plaza because I want some orange juice. I am thirsty. I ate my croissants on the bus and some cookies, but that was not enough. We need snacks now and nourishment, and then we're gonna go hit up the beach. I am so ready to get myself into the water. We're gonna see how the situation works because Peter and I both want to go in the water, but we can't just leave our stuff on the beach, so not quite sure. We'll figure it out and I'll let you guys know how we do. Pop into Cabernet Casa that we saw on the blog on Malaga. So it was really, really good and it's great for locals, not that many tourists. We're popping in for lunch. I'm going to show you what we got. We got some chorizo, pesca, which is like tuna belly with tomatoes. You guys know how much I love my tomato salads. Had to get something fresh. I was very tempted to get a second tomato salad, but we just said no. I'll save that for dinner, don't worry. And then we also got some, what is this one? Pork cracklings. Not what I thought it was going to be, but it looks just delicious. Unfortunately, I can't eat this chorizo. I thought it was going to be cooked. Well, they did say cold meats, so we should have looked at that on the menu. That was our screw up. So it's cold chorizo, looks delicious. I smelt it. It smells delicious. And then this is pork cracklings. This is definitely cooked, so I can eat this one. This is the vintesca, which is the tuna belly with tomato. Obviously gonna eat that. And then they give you some bread too. And then of course I had to have my mosto, which is alcohol-free grape juice. So good. And for anybody who is pregnant like me or can't drink alcohol, this stuff tastes delicious. I cannot have, but I'm considering. After walking around for a little bit, we found a spot at the beach. We're at Playa del Faro. We checked out Venus. It was very, very packed. And then we got lazy for walking because it was too hot. So we decided to check into this one. And we got 2 lounge chairs. They're about €7 each. Just want to relax and chill in the sun and just like enjoy and do nothing for the next couple of hours. We do have these chairs till 8. The plan is if we get thirsty or hungry, we'll get up and go get food and then bring it back. Very much considering going to buy like a 2-liter bottle of Fanta right now to hydrate because I am thirsty and this girl needs to hydrate. Baby needs to hydrate too, so gonna hang out here for a little bit and then I think I'm gonna go get a drink. It is extremely hot today. This is the beach. Faro is a little bit quieter than Playa Divina, and there's an inlet here which actually makes it very family friendly. I did some reading online and said that it actually stops the waves from coming in and the water is quite shallow. So we're gonna get Peter in the water today. That is the goal. Peter will be going swimming. Yay. A wild Peter is approaching the waters by himself. This is impressive. Let's see how this goes. Oh, off comes the shoes. Into the water he goes. Oh no, go the other way, I can't find you. Very impressivo. And the red bather's by himself. He never goes swimming by himself, so I'm very impressed with this. He got in quite deep. I'm very, very impressed. How was your dip in the ocean?
So chilly.
Did you like it though?
It was a little too cold.
A little too cold?
Yeah.
Isn't it nice in the sun now though?
Great. So wonderful.
Are you Mr. Wonderful?
My what?
Are you Mr. Wonderful now that you've gotten in the ocean by yourself?
No, definitely not Mr. Wonderful.
I'm impressed that you went in all by yourself even without me though. That was good.
I can stand in the water.
No, I'm just impressed because you never like going in the water.
No,
Good job. Good job. I'm very proud of you, babe.
on my own feet.
A couple hours later and we are done with the beach. I got a little bit burnt, switched into another swimsuit so I could be a little bit more comfortable. Peter also got quite burnt, I think. Yeah, you're quite tan now, baby.
Yup.
We're going to a restaurant for dinner called Restaurant Puerto Playa. We just walked around the fisherman's neighborhood and it's all like the local fishermen that catch fish for the restaurants here. It was really cute. Didn't get a lot of footage. Honestly, we didn't get that much footage on the beach today because we just want to have a relaxing and calming day. But we're gonna go grab dinner now and try the espitos, which is a specialty here, which is like grilled sardines or anchovies right on the beach directly over fire. So I'll show you guys that if I can. And then I think we'll try to catch a sunset tonight if we have time. The restaurant actually ended up opening a little bit later than we thought. It was 8 o'clock. On Google Maps, they said 7. So Google Maps lied if you guys want to come here. But yeah, we're gonna grab dinner and then we're gonna go walk around and catch our bus to go back home, back to Malaga. But Marbella was beautiful today. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun, eh? This is the restaurant that we're going to tonight. It sounds like a club right now is popping off because all the music's going off from all the beaches. But that's where we're headed to and we're gonna sit on the beach. Mama was craving some more veggies tonight, so we're getting avocado salad. Gotta feed the baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Doesn't this look delicious? Okay, so one of my followers on Instagram suggested that I get espitos while we're in Marbella, and we ordered them, and it's supposed to be fire-grilled sardines. I read on a blog that they do this over the fire in the sand, but we didn't see them do it, so I'm pretty sure they do it over a grill here in the kitchen. Either way, they look interesting. That might be all you.
Oh, yeah.
Peter loves sardines, so this is right up his alley. Go lemon, go lemon, go. All right, let's try this. Thought, comments?
It's quite good.
It's good?
There's a little bit of bone, but you can chew through it.
Okay.
But the fish just like mushes in your mouth.
10 out of 10 would recommend?
Yeah.
Would I
yeah.
like it?
Yeah?
You think I'll actually like it?
I don't know, but you're gonna try it.
Okay, maybe I'll try it then.
Okay, let's try it. Go, let's go.
That's not bad.
You're damn right.
I mean, I would eat more.
Good, because you're gonna have to.
What?
Good.
I could eat the avocado, not this.
Too bad.
That's not bad. We're back. I found one in Marbella, so we had to go visit it. That sounds fun.
Very, very.
So we're done dinner now. We walked around the fisherman's area, checked out some guys that actually were fishing, and now we're having a coffee before we have to walk back and catch our bus. Our bus comes at 10:45, so we have 55 minutes, and it takes about half an hour to walk up there. So the plan is to leave here in the next like 10 minutes or so and start making our ascent back up to the bus station area so we can get back home and take a shower and get nice and fresh and relax and sleep. So we'll see you guys back on the bus in a little bit. Okay, so we're at this place called Pedringo's Coffee. We passed by it the other day and we saw that they do churros and hot chocolate here. I guess churros and hot chocolate are a very popular cafe dessert in Spain. We actually just wanted breakfast slash lunch though. So I got a sandwich that was cheese and bacon, and then Peter got
ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese. They have like sopressata sandwiches here for €1.50. I could never get that in Toronto for that cheap. They're usually like probably at least $7, so I'm a little depressed about that because I wish I could eat all of that. It's so affordable here, but alas, the baby does not allow. So we will definitely have to come back in the future one day once the baby's old enough to travel and revisit Spain and eat all of the cured meats because my heart is sad for it. However though, I can eat paella, so. And then I also discovered another dish that you guys were telling me about on Instagram when I posted it called Fidua? The pasta paella dish with the vermicelli.
Oh, I don't remember what it's called.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to say it properly. But it's essentially vermicelli with seafood and it has squid ink and aioli in it. So delicious. Chef's kiss. I'm gonna have to find a place that offers it again so I can eat it again because I really, really liked it. We had it in Granada, but I haven't seen it on a menu anywhere yet since we've left there. So I don't know if it's Granada special, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna go back to, well, not go back, but we're gonna be heading back inland and visiting Seville for the first time ever. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that maybe they have some of that stuff there. Otherwise, I'm just gonna order paella because we actually have not had any yet this entire trip, and I'm itching to get some because all we've had is tapas, and yes, I do love tapas. It is delicious, and all of the fresh Moroccan food that we've been eating in Granada was wonderful, but I need to get some paella in me, so that's my goal for this trip. And so if you're gonna eat paella at least twice, we have, I think, 5 full days there, at least.
In Seville?
Yeah, in Seville, something like that.
Okay.
So we're gonna get paella at least twice, that's my goal, and if we don't, you will hold me accountable to this.
I'll just make paella.
Okay, that's true, we have been making paella at home, but it's not authentic.
I think I'm very authentic.
Also, saffron?
I am
hella
like
expensive.
I'm like
Hella
so Spanish,
expensive.
bro.
Okay, you heard it first. Apparently Peter's also Spanish. We're gonna have to do one of those like ancestry DNAs or like 23andMe's, but I'm gonna have my coffee now. I ordered a cafe bonbon. There's condensed milk in it. It reminds me a little bit of like Vietnamese coffee. I'm gonna taste it and let you guys know how it tastes, if it is similar or not. So they call this a cafe bonbon here, I guess because it's sweet since there's condensed milk at the bottom. Let's mix this bad boy up. Definitely not as dark as it looked originally when she brought it out. Peter got a regular coffee. Con leche or just coffee?
Cafe.
Just cafe? Did you put sugar in it or no?
No, man.
Black?
I'm raw.
All the way.
So raw.
As you can see, this color, the black.
Look at that. Still coffee grinds on my cup
Oh,
too.
actually though, that's hilarious.
real.
Look how dark his coffee is compared to mine. This is the color of my coffee that I like to see. That's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Why you look so concerned?
Because it's sweeter than I expected, but I like it. It actually does remind me a lot of Vietnamese coffee. Food is here.
Misto?
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 Misto.
Bacon.
Bacon, but this is usually as close as I'm gonna get to meat because it's cooked. So here we go.
First thoughts? Is bacon? Okay. Okay.
Just finished doing some work for Bikini Village. Shot this look at the sunset here. And we're at Playa de Malagueta. Stunning. It kind of looks a little bit like Positano with the houses going up the coast. I'm going to show you guys in a sec what it looks like. But we just finished doing some stuff and now we're going to head off to dinner at this place called Casa Lola that we kept passing by that had like insane crazy lines. Okay, so if you guys can see those houses along the coastline there, and when you get into the water, it's actually beautiful. And the water here is like super crystal clear, so you can see the bottom of it. It's like not murky whatsoever at all. Did you like the water? I'm surprised you actually enjoyed it.
I do it for the photos.
It wasn't cold though. Actually,
No, it wasn't. It was actually very calming.
the water yesterday was really cold.
Yes.
At
This is fine.
Marbella. This is much better.
Yeah, I'd rock on this.
Okay. We can do this on the last day. Bueno.
See. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.
What, are you not coming?
Goodbye. Toodaloo.
We're here at our dinner spot. We passed by this place called Casa Lola many times as we walked through the historical center of Malaga.
Many times.
And we have waited 40 minutes to get in. We even put our name down and everything. I think it's because the tapas here are like €1 or €2 a piece, so it's always bumping. We're waiting patiently in line. We already got ice cream to kill the time because we're hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Hoping we can get in. I haven't eaten anything since like noon for breakfast.
One.
Yeah.
That's when the cafe closed.
It's like 10:30 almost right now.
I had chips afterwards.
But we will let you know. We'll let you know if it's worth the wait. It looks like it. It's always bumping every single night. 1 hour later, we made it in. We just placed our order, so we're gonna wait for the food down and let you guys know if it's good or not. Food has arrived. This is the gazpacho, patatas bravas. I think this is the octopus salad or the octopus carpaccio, but the octopus is cooked, so I'm pretty sure it's octopus salad. The little crostinis have arrived. This is grilled prawns, essentially grilled prawns with avocado. And that's supposed to be octopus carpaccio, but it looks cooked. Round 2, we got some pil style shrimp, which is essentially just like boiled, I think, onion and garlic shrimp. We got the grilled prawns again. I got too excited, so we ate it already. And then Peter got an Iberian pork shoulder burger. It's mini, more like a slider than a burger, the way that that's like. Huh?
It's a hamburger.
It's a slider. That's definitely a slider. It's so tiny.
It's not shoulder.
Oh, I thought it was a pork shoulder. Okay, well, time to eat. Morning, guys. We are on our second last full day here in Malaga. We're actually taking the day to go to Puerto, so we're taking a bus again to Marbella, and then from there we can take another bus that connects us to Puerto. Sorry, we're going to Puerto today. Puerto is where a lot of the yachts end up docking. There's a lot of beach resorts, beach clubs, and beach lounges, so we kind of want to have like a slightly loungier, bougie day, and also there's some shopping there. I want to pop into the Hermes and Dior because I figured why not since we're here. But to get there you have to, well, the way we're doing it is we're taking a bus to Marbella, and then you can take another bus that connects to the Estepona, and then along the path it drops you off in Puerto. We didn't buy the tickets for the Puerto bus yet because you can buy them at the station. It's actually a little bit cheaper to get them at the station than to buy them online, because online charges like a $2 web fee, which is strange. Usually when you buy things online, they give you discounts. Anyways, we didn't want to risk our bus being delayed, because what we've noticed is that sometimes the buses here are like 15-20 minutes delayed depending on traffic, the amount of people getting on and off. And then we looked it up and it's like a €12 Uber to get there anyways, and between the two of us it ends up amounting to almost the same if we take a bus. It's just like I think $3 or €4 cheaper if we were to take a bus. So the plan is to get there. If there are tickets to catch a bus to Estepona, we will purchase a ticket at the station. If there are not, then we will catch an Uber over to Puerto, and then spend, I think, like 5 or 6 hours there, walking around, exploring, doing some shopping, take some pics, and then head back to Marbella afterwards in the evening. The goal is to walk back. It's about, how long was it? Like an hour? An hour-ish? An hour and a half? And then along the way, there's a bunch of playas that we can stop into and kind of just explore and see, so we can get back on time for, I think, like 8:30-ish to catch 8. The goal is to get back for 8 to catch a sunset, so we can finally take our photos since we weren't able to take it the other day, and then catch our bus back home at 9:30, and then we'll get back here by like 11ish or so, and then we'll either figure out if we want to get dinner here from one of the local tapas joints, or if we want to like pick up snacks around the area. But that's the plan for today. We are back at Tejaringo's Coffee for breakfast because the sandwiches yesterday were so delicious and so cheap, so we're doing that before we go. And then we're gonna head over to a bakery that's just like 2 stops down to grab some snacks for the day. That way when we're out and about, we can have something to munch on so that we're not hungry. But we just place our order. Our table doesn't have a QR code for us to scan for the menu, so when I asked the waiter for one, he's like, there's no menu, I am the menu. So thankfully we were here yesterday and we knew exactly what we wanted. We just got a cafe con leche because, as you guys remember yesterday, the cafe bonbon was way too sweet for me. And then we got the same for two foods again.
Invita a la casa, ¿vale?
Ah, gracias.
Bacon queso para ti.
Ah, sí.
Mixto.
Gracias. So we just ordered the same things again. I got my bacon and cheese sandwich for breakfast, and Peter got his ham and cheese sandwich as well. And then he also just brought us out churros, complimentary for us to enjoy for breakfast. How sweet. Highly recommend popping into here if you guys are staying in this area in Malaga. The people are lovely, the food is so delicious, and everything is so affordable. This is our glamorous breakfast. Ready to dig in? Let's go. We have made it to Puerto Banus. So after we got off the bus, we hopped onto an Uber because it was really a 15-minute drive versus another like 35 to 45-minute bus to get here. We don't got time for that. We want to spend our day and enjoy it here. So we made it to Puerto Banus. We're out in this like little lookout point, and the beach is behind us. This is, I think, the Playa de Puerto Banus. The water is really freaking clear and blue here. It's stunning. Personally, I would recommend coming here instead of going to all of the other beaches directly in Marbella city center if you can. It's only like a 15-minute drive or like a 30 to 45-minute bus away. It's a lot more secluded, quieter. You can't do a lot of things though.
No partying.
Yeah, no partying.
No parties.
It's a very bougie city. I'd say there's a lot of yachts here, docked, and expensive stores and restaurants, so that's probably why it's a little bit cleaner, a little more expensive. But if you want to just like hop an Uber, pop over here, spend the day in the beach, and then go back into Marbella, if that's where you're staying.
And then party then.
Yes, you can party then. I would highly recommend that. The water here are like sublime. I'm gonna see if I can show you, but I don't think the camera's gonna just be able to even capture how blue and beautiful it is. I hope I can capture this, but like, to my eyes, the blue is like turquoise and aquamarine. It is absolutely stunning. So pretty. The beaches have really fine milled sand, so it's like super soft on your feet as opposed to the rocks. In Marbella, the sand is a little bit lighter too. Beautiful here. Wish we came here on our first day. Walked around, did a little bit of shopping. It got really hot here. It's like 5 o'clock and we're sweating buckets, so we decided to get some ice cream. Hopped into Häagen-Dazs because there's not a lot of ice cream options, and we honestly just wanted a place with shade to sit down into, just to relax. So that's what we're doing. It is very hot and grouchy at the moment, as you can see. We're gonna hang out here, eat a little bit, and then I think maybe begin the walk back. We found something at Dior. Not sure if I want to get it yet. He's not happy. I like it when I buy stuff, so we'll see how we feel in a little bit once we finish the ice cream, if the ice cream cools it down a little bit. Mango and salted caramel.
Which is better though?
I think mango is super refreshing, but the salted caramel,
I like the crunch.
Yeah, there's a slight crunch in the caramel.
Yeah.
The little nuts are like praline part.
Yep. Who needs San Fran when you have the Golden Gate Bridge here?
Except it's red.
Yeah, whatever. So is the Golden Gate Bridge.
Is it actually?
I don't know, you've been to San Fran, I haven't. But this is pretty cool. Look at that view. Look at that. And the other side. The mountains in the background, chilling. Oop, your phone's too dark.
We've made it after the long walk. A 1-hour walk predicted by Google Maps turned into 2 hours for me because slow Pregovic had to take lots of breaks to sit down. I was getting quite a few cramps in my tummy, so we took some breaks, went to the bathroom, all is good. We are currently at Playa de Fontanilla, waiting for the sun to set a little bit more so the sky gets super orange. And then we're gonna grab our sunset photos really quickly on the beach and then head back up to the Marbella bus station to go back to Malaga. I am starving. We have some croissants in the bag that we're gonna be eating for dinner tonight. But I'm ready to go back home and to take a shower because I feel nasty, like really nasty. I'm sticky, I'm gross, I'm uncomfortable. I just want to wash my hair, guys. How you feeling, boo? I'm hungry too. I'm gonna go home soon, don't worry. This is the view from where we are. This is a quieter beach. A lot of people have already, I guess, packed up and gone home for dinner. This is what we're capturing. The magic in the background. It's really dark right now because the sun's setting, but it is absolutely beautiful. I was gonna say good morning, but then I realized I should be saying good evening because it's like 5 o'clock in the evening right now. So I woke up this morning feeling very, very sick. We were trying to wake up at 6:45, get ready to go shoot photos at 8 o'clock at a bunch of different spots before the city woke up. We didn't even end up leaving until 8:45 and got to those places by 9. Luckily for us, the city doesn't really wake up until 10, 11. So we finished shooting by like 10:30, and then I started feeling really, really bad, and Peter felt my forehead and hands and told me I had a fever. I did not sleep well last night, safe to say. I've been having like really bad stomach issues. I think it was something we ate the other day. It probably was that little burger we ate at Casa, Lola. I think it was partially undercooked. Thankfully, I didn't eat a lot of it. I just had a really small bite, and Peter had most of it, so he took the brunt of it. But my body, because I am pregnant, is still immunocompromised. I'm fairly weak right now. So I had a fever today. We went back home, literally slept for 4 hours, woke up at like 2:30, got ready, got dressed, and we're back out now. We're gonna go hang out at the beach for like an hour or so. We're currently at a little coffee shop called La Canesta. I have not had my fruits for the past like 5 days. So I've got some OJ, and I also ordered a fruit bowl. It literally is just fruits in a bowl. And I already feel immensely better. My sugar levels are back up. I feel like I'm eating fresh food again, which is exactly what I need because you guys know I love my fruits every day, all day. I'm gonna try to find some ice cream with fruits later if we can, and maybe like a smoothie, but that's essentially gonna be my day right now because we've been eating a lot of like heavy foods recently, and although I love it, I just don't think my body really adjusts to it, so we're gonna do some freshness today. Feeling a lot better now though. I think I just really needed that nap since we didn't sleep well last night. Fever's gone. I put on a sweater and like bundled up under the blankets. So I sweated out. I woke up and I was like so sweaty, but my fever's gone, so I'm very happy with that. So I'm thankful that I'm okay. I checked it out online. Baby's okay as long as the fever doesn't last for too long. It's only a couple hours for me. And yeah, we're gonna go head to the beach now. But I want to show you my little fruit bowl. It's nothing crazy, but it's still cute. This is my fruits. It had kiwis, bananas, strawberries, pineapples, apples, and I think that was it. Delicious, nice and fresh. This is literally all I've been wanting, guys. Fruits. This just makes me so freaking happy. I think if I was ever to go like meat free, and as long as I got fruits, some veggies, and like fish every day, my life would be complete. How do you feel about your little tomato paste sandwich that you had? It was wonderful?
Absolutely wonderful.
You even salted it like a true Madridian.
That's exactly what I needed.
You're so weird. You're so weird. So we're just gonna wrap up now and then head over to the beach to hang out, spend like an hour there. Today's just a very relaxed, chill day. I wanted to take it easy since we did a lot of walking yesterday in Puerto. I regret that. That 1 hour walk turned into a 2 hour walk for the Prego me. I should never have done that. We should have just taken the 15-minute Uber. Shit happens when you're traveling though. I'm learning to not be as stubborn anymore, and I had to take my health into priority first. So yeah, we're taking a nice slow day on our very last day here in Malaga. We made it to the beach. I'm gonna cool off, hang out here for about like an hour or so, and then start walking back to the hotel to take a shower to go for dinner tonight. Gonna get this one in the water too though. I don't think you guys can see it because we're not gonna have a camera with us since there's only the two of us, but you'll have to take my word for it. Peter's getting in the water.
Okay.
Hola. So we made it to the top of the Mirador Faro. I think that's how you say it correctly. I will put a little location tag down here so you guys can find out where to go. There's a really nice lookout point behind me up there, but we chose to come down here. It's like right in front of it. You just walk down to the mountain and get a way better view. The lighting is really nice, so I'd recommend coming down here if you guys can. We're gonna try to grab a couple shots over on the other side too, but there's this security guard there because I think there's a restaurant and you need reservations to get in. There's like a fence, so fingers crossed we can get in. But if you guys can hear me, I hope so, because there's cicadas just like going off in the trees. It's like surrounded by trees here and they're like really stinking loud. So yeah, plan now is to, well, I'm gonna show you the view first, so cue that. So now the plan is to head back home, drop off all our gear, and then go out for a very final dinner in Malaga before we have to leave for Seville tomorrow morning. It's such a wonderful time here. I'm really sad to go because the weather's been great. It's been like really nice and cool, not as hot as Madrid and Granada were. I'm gonna go back to Seville where it's like burning hot there. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. I'll let you know if we, well, you'll see in the next footage if we manage to get into the next spot.
True.
We made it onto this lookout point. This is in front of a restaurant. I don't know if we're allowed in here, but we just walked in. This is the view that you want. You're gonna look for the restaurant Parador and just walk in to this ledge here at the very end and you get the beautiful city of Malaga. And as you guys can probably hear, there's some bullfighting going on downstairs. Well, not downstairs, down there somewhere. I'll show you another angle where you can actually see the bullfighting ring. This is a bullfighting ring that you guys are probably hearing in the background. I believe there is like a competition going on right now between some bullfighting schools, so that's what people are watching there. Did you dine with me if I didn't get tomatoes? And of course, Peter's patatas bravas. Couldn't leave without trying more of these.
Juicy.
Welcome to our very final day in Malaga. Well, not even like a full day. It is 11:30 right now. We are about to check out of our hotel. We are staying in the Hotel Guadalmedina, and as always, I'm gonna give you guys a room tour on the very final day. I just showered, which is why my hair is all wet. We are all packed up and ready to go. The hotel is mostly cleaned up of our belongings, and I can show you the space. It was a little bit bigger than the roommate hotel in Granada, but definitely not as grand in regards to finishes. I think I definitely preferred the roommate hotels as a little bit more. I recommend checking them out if you guys want to travel to Europe. They have a ton of different locations, and I think they also have some locations in the US too. I don't know if they have any in Canada. I didn't really see any on their list, but we're checking out now to catch a train to Seville, our very last and final destination in Spain before we spend another 5 days there, and then we head back home to lovely Canada. Definitely not going to be a Spain, but still love home nonetheless. And I'm actually a little bit excited to get back home because I haven't been feeling well for the past couple of days. So it'll be nice to be back in our own beds and comfortable. But I will be sad to be ending the vacation soon. I'm super excited to be going to Seville though, because that is the birthplace of flamenco. So Peter and I will be booking a flamenco show for us to watch. We're not sure if we either want to pick one that's just like at a tapas bar where you can just like stand and watch, or if we want to do dinner and a show. We're gonna do some research, we'll find out some good ones, and then I will let you guys know once we get there which one we end up picking out and if we recommend it or not. But for now, let's just jump right into the room tour. Very basic hotel room. When you enter, this is the main door. There is a full-length mirror here, which makes it really easy for me to get ready in the morning. I can see my outfits and everything. Hello. This is a wet mess Vic in my train attire outfit. Very cute. And as you can see, we already have some of our luggage packed up and ready to go. I'll show you guys the bathroom in a sec once we come back. Here's more luggage. And this is the space. Seeing as how we don't spend a lot of time in our hotels whenever we travel, we try to keep them as minimal as possible. I would say though that Spain definitely gets really hot in the afternoon, so if you do want a nicer hotels for you to siesta in, that would be a good recommendation at that point. But I like that they had this little spot here for you to put your luggage up on too. I had my little carry-on luggage opened up here the whole time with some of my bags sitting on the side. There's just like a TV here if you want to watch anything. We didn't. It's so small and low that we just never used it. And there's like a nice desk, a lamp and everything, and some cute decor. And then as you spin around, there is 2 double beds put together to be, well, supposedly be a king. Sorry, 2 twins put together to be a king. So this is a really popular thing that they do here in Europe. I don't know, and I can't remember if they do this in North America as well, but when you book rooms, they either give you 2 twins or a king. You can put down your preferences, but it doesn't guarantee anything.
Unless you pay for it.
Yes, unless you pay for it, but if there's one available, then they'll give it to you, I guess. The only annoying thing is that if you guys are like a couple and you like to cuddle, sometimes the beds move in the middle of the night and then someone's gonna fall into the middle of the crack, which is not great. For the majority of the past couple of days, we've kind of been sleeping on our own sides. Not the biggest deal, but we made it work. So it's nice and spacious nonetheless. There's actually a lot of space to walk around here, which I like. So it makes it really easy for you to just like lay your luggage open and just like still have a lot of space to walk and not have to feel like you're constantly stubbing your toes, although I did do that a few times. And then we have this lovely window over here. It's really bright out, sorry guys. Our view's not the best. It opens up into like this dam here, but hotels in Malaga and Marbella are really expensive, and if you want something affordable under $150, then this is kind of the view that you get. Otherwise, you're spending upwards of $200, $250 a night. Turning back here, we have a closet. We hung up a lot of our clothes since it's actually quite humid in Malaga, so it could kind of, I guess, de-steam itself, if you want to say. There's like a nice little chair in the corner, and then I'll take you into the bathroom. I didn't love this bathroom. The bathroom is nice. It is huge. What I've learned is that Spain loves their massive bathrooms, but I didn't personally love this bathroom because it got so stinking hot all the time. They don't really have fans in here, although the shower is a little bit bigger, still really narrow but long. I do love that there's that ledge at the end where I put all of my toiletries, and it was really easy for me to access all of my stuff when I was taking a shower. There's the bidet, toilet, sink. I just didn't like it got so humid. There was like never any fan or ventilation, so all the humidity always clustered into here, and it smelled really bad by the end of the day. But besides that, our big bathroom. So that is our lovely room tour of the Hotel Guadalmedina here in Malaga. As you see, we didn't really splurge for anything super fancy. We wanted to keep it relatively affordable because we were going to be out during the day so much. Well, that was our original plan that we had intended until I got sick and we had to siesta for a few days in the afternoon here. But regardless, it did its trick. We were very, very happy. There are a ton of other hotels you can definitely pay for that are obviously a lot more fancy than this, but you're going to be paying a lot of moolah for them since this is a heavily touristy destination. And I didn't realize, but right now is actually high time for travel when all of the locals come here, and especially all of the EU visitors come too. We found that a lot of international visitors, even North American ones, were traveling into Marbella, which is why we also ended up zoning out in Malaga. It's a 1-hour bus ride away, and we looked and considered getting a hotel in Marbella as well, but those hotels were like $350 to $400 plus a night, and we're like, you know what, there's no point because we're gonna be spending most of the day out anyway, so why are we paying that much for a hotel we don't even really get to enjoy? Although there were definitely some days where when we were walking around in Marbella, I was like, it'd be so nice to just pop into a hotel and dip into a pool right now, but you can deal without one and just take a day trip out via bus from Malaga, and it's perfectly fine to save a couple $100. In the grand scheme of things, we actually saved a lot of money and ended up using a lot of that money instead on food. So yeah, that's it for the room tour of our stay here in Malaga. We're going to check out now and go catch our train to Seville. So I'll see you guys on the train. Bye!